keep an eye out. So Peyton's my cameraman tonight. Heather's at the house. We put some apples and stuff out at the North End Hotspot, guys and gals. And hold on a second. Is it back this way or that way? The old skating rink. This way? Yeah, okay. So Heather and I found a road the other day in the daylight, and we've been wanting to come over here at night. Well, me and Peyton are going to, what we're doing is we put out the stuff, and we're planning on riding around for an hour or two, and then going back and sitting still and listening. Give whatever time to find the apples or whatever. You know, we may get back, maybe deer or whatever. So Peyton, just we got anybody in?
Rex Goodrum said, "Hey Roger."
Hey Rex. Peyton's got good eyes, so he's gonna.
May Gardner Mills
Hey
waved.
May, not too far from your house, actually.
Katie G said, "Late night, y'all."
What's up, Katie G? I think that's the road right there. We just passed it. I think. Yeah, that's it. Let's turn in here. So we've got a spot. We got two roads we're gonna check out. One of them, I got a report on. The guy never got back in touch with me. He actually moved out of. I don't know where he moved to. He moved away from here. So he did tell me which road it was. And Heather and I actually went down it one day, and it's pretty spooky. So it should be good spooky tonight. We'll roll the windows down when we get over here away from everything, if this is the right road.
Kenneth Mayhall said, "Hey."
Hey, Kenneth.
Moglin Monster.
Yeah, Moggs. He's from Florida. He's down there with them skunk apes. How's it doing? How you doing, Moggs? We met him in Alabama. Now, what we're doing, the ones you just coming in, we left some apples and stuff in a location. We sat there for a while, but there are some people that just moved in close by, and they're like having a party. What are you doing?
Creating light, dog.
Oh, no, I don't want to be on film.
Well, I mean, we ain't in the thick of it yet. So.
Well, you the cameraman. Y'all, he's my cameraman. He's, he knows
Isaiah
what to do.
Taylor.
Huh?
Isaiah Taylor said hi.
Hello, Isaiah. How you doing? Bristol. Oh, hey man, how's it going? Bristol's all over the place.
Good thing Roger has a competent co-pilot.
Hey, Heather usually does it, y'all. Who was that, Wendell?
No, that was Rex.
Oh, Rex, yeah. Now, this is the road. There's this one. There's one in Cornersville. We're going to just kind of cruise through here and check it out at night. And bring y'all along. I mean, we're, I can't get out and do any walking. So I told Peyton, I said, well, if we go riding for a little bit, we'll just...
Pyromedic said, if you drive up on one, you can ask, how'd you like the apples?
Hey,
how'd you like them apples?
Pyro, you buddy. He's funny. Did you meet him?
I think
he might have been gone.
I met so many people.
Yeah, he was at the LBO. Oh, Pyro, did you meet my son Peyton? I can't. He's like me. I can keep up with it a little better, but so I don't know exactly where that guy lived at, but once we get half a mile or a mile into this, it gets pretty sketchy, and there's a couple places I might stop and just listen because there's nothing around. There's a few houses here on the front end.
Wild Mustang on the side of the road.
That's a pretty sweet Mustang. Peyton, you know how to hot word? I'm
You got a
joking.
screwdriver?
Joking. I don't even know what the name of the road is. Do you know the way out? Can y'all see the road? Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Pyro said, yeah. Wendell's in here.
Damn it, Wendell.
I think someone said, hey, Wendell. I haven't seen.
He's under
prospecting,
Yeah.
hunting, US.
So,
Someone with a bunch of letters, 7-5.
I don't know.
S7V7 in.
Y'all welcome in. Well, when you do a live like this, a lot of times you can get people that never been on your channel. That's what's cool about doing these lives. Now check this out, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see this.
Any weird shit.
Huh?
Someone asked I don't know if they're talking to us or not. Any
Oh.
weird shit.
Well,
Camera is way out of focus.
hold on a second.
I think it's because old Roger Dodger's hitting every pothole that he sees. And squirrel.
Well, I ain't missed one yet. I'm 100%. That was Wendell, wasn't it?
What?
That said that.
No, someone said some Thad Brown.
Oh, Tad. Okay, Tad. Hey, see if you can put it out the window.
I can. You won't see nothing
No, I'm talking about forward. So we'll take it
though. Like this?
We'll take our time. Yeah. I'm telling you.
I won't be able to. Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the mount for the truck. I hadn't put it in here, so for the camera. And see, this house over here has every light possible on. You kind of wonder.
Trace Atkins lives there.
Quit lying. Every light in the house is on you, but. Well, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. I know.
Cleared it up. I was trying to focus on the dash.
Oh, was you?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. I think this is there's a bunch of cows here. In the hills. If it gets bad enough, I'll just have in the hills. If it gets bad enough, we'll just have to turn it off and we'll film it, and then I'll upload it when I get home. But yeah, see the fence line's been overgrown. I don't know what those are, but that's impenetrable. That's not cedar, is it?
Honeysuckles, I think.
Jeez, dang it,
I'm joking.
That looked like something they put up around a castle to keep people from busting through. Here, God, that 5G cell tower scared the crap out of me. I thought a UFO done landed on the truck. They're over here beside me. I didn't see it until just now. Dang. But, and what high spots now, but there's some kind of Lewisburg, and we were coming this way. And Peyton said that road right there is where this guy saw that thing, and I knew what he was talking about. Well, I'll tell y'all what it was. He says that the property joined the airport, right? And there was the rail of the chain link fence, the rail of the chain link fence. It bent under the weight and everything. I mean, he's just a straight, just a. The truck, so
means it's not ours. Go ahead.
well, yeah, but she might be watching and not saying anything. And that'd be another yellow flag or red flag for me. I actually got I got suspended on TikTok for 24 hours because I went live in my car, and I was live for like 3 minutes, and they shut me down.
Living and driving.
Living and driving, y'all. Pyro, we need to get you.
Show Spencer how to drive.
Well,
Pyro
skinny
said
pedal.
that.
Well, actually, what we need to
Put
do,
her in race.
we R for race and see what it does. We need to go to Oklahoma and some out in there and hook up with Pyro. So now we're getting into sketchy stuff. I know. Can y'all hear us? That's the only problem about going to boogery looking spots is usually there's no signal. But there was a cell tower right back there. We're just so deep down in the hole.
We're like 38 feet below cell level or something like that.
Yeah, I enjoy getting out and checking these roads.
Hold that
out
for a
at
minute. I
night.
need to put my toboggan on.
We're freezing Peyton. He's got the window. You can roll it up. Roll it up. That's how old I am. So I've got a lot of places I could carry y'all, but there's no signal. So I may just start filming. After we have to get off here, I may go show Peyton where I took the report. Now, if Derek's in the chat, if y'all see him, he just recorded an episode with Bigfoot Society. I don't know what it's going to be called, but he talked to me on the phone the other night for the better part of an hour, and then Heather and I went the weekend to check the area out, which we knew kind of where it was at. What was funny was when we turned in the road, y'all remember me telling the story about the big monkeys, in Giles County and all that from the 40s, 50s and on up. One of the guys that told me about the coming face to face with a Bigfoot while he was bow hunting lived at the end of that road.
Some Rex said, "Okay, tell the truth. What you drinking tonight?"
What we drinking tonight? I have got Coke Zero. What you got? Diet Sundrop?
Regular.
Regular Sundrop. You can't drink regular Sundrop. Wished I could. Oh, now guys.
Patron and Corona.
Don't drink and drive. Look at that bent tree right there. See this little one right here? Is that a... Hold on.
I think it's a vine.
It's a vine? Okay. Y'all, if y'all can see how boogery this is right here, and it's not just because it's thick here, it's because of the ridges, and what this leads to. And something could be on you so fast right here. This would be a good spot to sit and listen. I mean, there's nothing here. We got signal?
Yeah.
I'd be scared to shut the truck off because if it didn't be, it'd be a whole pile of bricks in the seat with me. Let's put it that way. This is... Y'all sit and listen for a little bit. I can see behind us, so there's no lights. This is dark. Like my cousin said that time he come in from the city. He said, "Ooh, y'all got a lot of dark out here." I'm gonna clap 3 times out here. Hold on.
Pyro said it's quiet.
Man, the sky is amazing.
Folks must be more tolerant around y'all. If you went riding at night down back roads in my county, you'd get shot at, run down, and whooped on public road or not. Well, there ain't nobody out here, really.
Yeah, I know.
KDG said that.
Well, I'm KDG. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Just a few years ago, it was like that, and it was like you only did this in areas you knew because you could get in trouble. Getting in the wrong hollow. Can you see the? This is fun, y'all. I mean, there's not a sound, but it's just us. There is not. Hold on. Oh, she started. Thank God. If you're ever not going to start, it's going to be in a time like this. Ask, was it Spencer, y'all? You ever heard that story when it went to, was it the LBL? Somebody's truck didn't start. It might have been Larry Porches. I don't remember exactly.
Harold Denton
Look at that big rock right there.
said same thing in Hawkins County, Tennessee. It would not be wise to go driving in Stanley, Caney, Beach Creek, and Goshen valleys after
Yep.
dark.
Yep. And you know,
Well, around here, if you don't smell any moonshine cooking at the end of the road, you're good.
well, back in the day, hold on. Somebody's fixing to build right there. I see flags out in that. Back in the day when I was dispatching in the 91, you know, we had to look at the map and get people. There was places so rural. When we'd get a 911 call, it would take us a little while to figure out who was supposed to respond because of the, you know, how far back they were in the county lines. And I remember one time we figured out there was kind of a spot in no man's land and nobody could figure it out. And they're like, I don't even know where that's at. Well, it happened to be about where I grew up. So we used to strip tobacco down there, and I had to tell them where it was at. And the thing, what was bad was, if I hadn't been there at 19 years old, they might not ever. It was a prowler call. Somebody was messing around in the house. A lady and her daughter was home, and it was in the middle of nowhere. And that's the good thing about the technology now. I know it's good and bad. They can keep up with you, but at least they know where you're at if you need help. But and there was, I mean, I had some friends almost got taken out of here because they were riding down the road like this one time. I was actually at work at the sheriff's department. I didn't even know what was going on. Some guys had built a fire in the middle of the road and there's no way to get around them. And they all ended up fighting. Guns were pulled, or, you know, pew-pews. And some of them ended up in the hospital, and it was just all they were doing, minding their own business. And the crap. Is that the fan on the truck?
Yeah, sounded like it.
See, there's no. That's thick, man. That is so daggone thick.
Is there a field on the other side of
I
that?
think there is a field right there, but you can't see it.
You can right there. Kind of looks like a cut right there.
There are no houses through this stretch. Yeah, this. We got a vehicle coming, I think, don't we? Reckon they saw our light.
I don't know.
Or is that just a reflection off the?
Your taillights are reflecting off the road. I see that.
Oh, well, this is a wall of trees and bushes. I thought that was a car coming around the corner. Talking about optical illusion. What is that right there? Let's see what this is. Ooh, that's a power line cut, y'all. That's a good spot to see something there. Now, I'm not saying there's any here, but I did have a report that something happened on this road that scared a family. He said it scared him so bad they moved. He never got.
Wendell said run.
Yeah. You said how he got made.
Yeah.
No, but the more the people move into an area, the harder spots are to find. I mean, there's a bunch of them, but they'll come in and wipe all this out and put homes in, which that's fine. People they have to have a place to live. Now I'm starting to see some lights. Yeah, I don't know that guy. He wanted to talk to us, and I tried to contact him. We played phone tag a few times, and then I think one or both of us gave up finally. So, but it was on this road. I don't know the story. He didn't send me. He didn't text it to me or anything. He's wanting to talk, you know. So we'll see. I think this road is Old Columbia Road, ain't it, Peyton? Mm-hmm. Is it? I don't know. Y'all, Peyton's girlfriend's in Chicago, living it up. So that's why he gets to hang out with me. Yeah, I believe this is. Now, this road here, I used to hunt. I believe this is the right road. Now, I used to get bear reports when I worked at the Sheriff's Department here, but on down a few miles. But the reports keep coming in of, man, that's pretty over there. I just keep getting people contacting me talking about things they've seen over the years, which is pretty cool. I never dreamed that would happen, and you know, I'll listen to them, try to help them out. But hey, y'all, I mean, if y'all, I think Greg's over on Old Line Cryptid right now. They're doing the beards and boogers. I think I saw. And it's hard to not do stuff at the same time because we know so many people, you know. So let's see if we're going. Is there any signal down there where you used to live? Yeah, this Webb Road right here. I told you it's Old Columbia Road.
Yeah, I didn't realize it.
There's signal on your road where you used to live?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to Devil's Backbone, y'all. Then we're going to drop off the other side of it and go to see if they got signal on Ebenezer Holler. It's another place. It's one of those where it's better have good brakes and forward, actually. I mean, y'all think I'm exaggerating when I say that, but it's steep in places. So our bus used to come down through here. To the right over here, right over this hill behind these houses, I used to hunt. Never saw anything weird, never heard anything weird or anything like that. But if you keep going that way, I've gotten reports, you know, as a crow flies, just a couple miles probably. But we're gonna go where Peyton used to live. He's seen, I saw 3 red wolves there in 98, 99. And he's seen some mountain lion, what do they call them, kittens?
I guess.
Yeah.
Not cubs, would it be?
Cubs, maybe?
I'd be kittens, I think.
I don't know. There's just little mountain lions.
A gaggle of little mountain lions.
Well, there 2 of them? And at the end of this road, my uncle saw at least 1 red wolf, maybe 2 that day. But we're almost to the end of it, and we're going to get on Rambo Holler and then Old Lake, and it's steep. And when you hear Devil's Backbone, it's not those things. y'all know there's hollows with the same name all over the country. There's more famous devil backbones, Land Between the Lakes, and I think there's one over Normandy in it, where people dive off into the lake and stuff. So it's funny how
Pyro said there's one where he lives.
yeah, and it's
You can stand in the middle of the ridge and see the bottom of the hollows on both sides.
yeah, that's going from Gatlinburg to Cherokee, North Carolina. There's a mountain ridge. It's exactly like that pyro. You're going through, and they got the trees. They let the trees grow, but you can tell you're on I don't know if you call it a spine. I mean, it's not very wide. They probably let the trees grow because they didn't want to scare people. But I've been out west, out in the Midwest and the Rockies, and I told Heather one time. I said, I don't think Utah cares if you die or not. They don't believe in guardrails. Like, if you can't keep it on the road, that's your fault. Because there would be like no shoulder and just nothing.
May Gardner Mills said her daughter used to live on Rainbow Hollow.
Oh, really? This is Rambo Holler right here on the Mooresville side. Now y'all, I'm gonna tell you about this. If you take a right here and go through these trees and go through the field and go at 11 o'clock, about, I'm gonna say a half a mile from here to 3/4 of a mile over that ridge, there's a power line cut. When you drop off the other side of that hill, that's where I saw my Bigfoot in '85 when I was 14. So these ridges, animals are on ridges. So there's a man down here. He's passed away now, and it was a rabbit or something, or a little cat or something. For years he's talked about seeing weird stuff. Well, when you say weird stuff, things that people don't even believe there are mountain lions here. People don't believe there are wolves here. Now your regular stuff, coyotes and all that, yeah. But when the first thing they say, "Oh, I've been here all my life and I've never seen one." I'm like, well, okay, that don't mean they're not here. But I wished I could have got a chance to talk to him and see if he ever saw anything, bigger than what we're talking about. Because, y'all all know the bigger the animal, the wider range they have. And I don't know. I just never heard anything. It's kind of odd. I've never heard anybody talk about anything on this road, but the ridges back up to each other from where I saw mine. So the one I saw, I call it ain't mine. I don't know. The one I saw. But all right, now we're turning on Old Lake Road.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like I said, it got everything you need. It's got the ponds and the creeks and the hills and the power line cuts, plenty of food, plenty of turkey, plenty of deer. I think they may have brought turkey here and introduced them years ago when our school buses would come through. There were more turkey on this road than probably anywhere or everywhere in the county combined at one point. And the game wardens, so you could go through there, off in there, in that gate, and you can drive all the way to that cemetery if the gates aren't closed. That was
No wagon trail.
There's an old wagon trail back there, yes, and that may be part of it.
And it goes behind
That house.
Mama's house up here.
And on the roads that are close by you, and it makes you wonder if it's just people. We got trees growing in the middle of the road and everything else right here. I got a funny story about the road I have to tell. Pyro, whoever, remind me to tell you about the bus on Old Lake Road. You know, you're talking about some big deer. There's plenty of those. Here comes somebody flying out there. There's not enough room, actually. This is a narrow road. Is that your mama and stepdaddy?
No.
No. And y'all, this is one of those roads that you probably don't want to be messing around on. That's for sale right there on this left side.
Yeah, they want 60 grand for like 5.2 acres or something. It's all hill, and
how would you even? I mean,
you wouldn't. It's just, I don't know what you'd have it for. Just to say you have it, I guess.
Here's Peyton's mom, stepdad's driveway. And then he used to live around the corner here. And we're basically back in the middle of nowhere. If you can get. Does anybody live in there now?
No.
We just got heat on in there, keeping the hay warm.
The chickens, so basically the hay.
Man, what they doing? They cleaning this place up. You tell them about the mountain lion you saw down here that night?
Yeah, it was down here in this 90-degree curve.
And see, a lot of people
Jumped a fence. It jumped over because it's so thick it couldn't go under.
A lot of
It had
people
to jump
here
over.
say stuff like that. Like, well, we got mountain lions everywhere, but we're not supposed to. What happened is the fire ants came up from Texas and Mississippi and all that, and then the armadillos followed the fire ants, and then the cats followed the armadillos. Y'all, this is Devil's Backbone. This is so steep. I backed the Jeep down in that driveway one day, gonna turn around, and it wouldn't stop. It almost went off down them woods backwards. Man, them. Okay, so I will tell y'all something about this here. I forgot about it. So I was coming up there one night. I left Peyton's house. I was coming up there by myself, and I come right here, and I start down this dip, and then we start up again. Well, I got about right here, and there's a tree close to the road over here. I believe that's it right there. And there was a red reflection. Let me see if it's this tree here. There was a red reflection peeking around this tree right here. I'm gonna put the light on it, and I'm gonna show you where it was at. See this tree? There was a red reflection, and it was up here. It was that high up. There are no limbs. When I got here, I saw the reflection, and it was just one. It was big, and I hadn't at that point read any weird stuff about eye shine and whatever. And I got right here, and I couldn't see anything, because actually I was in a car. I was low, and like right now, if I'd been in a truck, I might could have seen something. But
Pyro said you might have to stop to tell the story. Tell the story, losing every fifth word or so.
Oh crap! Really? Sorry.
Get up on top of this hill, you'll be fine.
Let us get up on top of the hill here, and then. It might have been that tree. It was one of the two. All right, we're gonna get to the top. We're gonna get up on the backbone here, and then we should have signal. Ugh. Your ears start popping. We good on signal?
Says we got 2 bars of LTE.
Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me know when it gets better. All right, and I can see the lights of Lewisburg in some spots here. But if y'all can hear me now, basically what I saw was a red. I'm not gonna say it was eye shine, but it was just one. And I got up to the top, turned around and went back down. I didn't see anything. I still don't know what that was. There's no way to ever know. I mean, I wish I could have got a better look at it. If we'd been in a truck, I could have back then. So it's just one of those things you got to chalk up as something weird. And it was not a what? I didn't know what that was. A reflection there. What is that?
I think somebody's clearing that out.
Okay.
And that might be a piece of machinery. Yeah, it looks like a backhoe or something.
Some kind of generator or something.
No, that is a whole
truck.
Mack truck.
That's a truck.
Is there somebody on the other side of it? No. It looked like somebody was in a reflective vest on the other side of it.
Well, so anyway, we just chalk it up as something weird that you'll never know.
That's where them winds come through that day. That
tree over.
Knocked that tree over.
Ooh. The root ball.
About 2 years ago. This used to all be wooded or thick fence row.
Yeah. We can see Lewisburg. We're so high up now we can see the little town to the left over here. How many people we got in there?
24.
What?
24.
24? Hey, Wendell, why don't you send me some gas money? He said, Roger must have money and get out right around. No. I've just been in the daggum house for so long. We're going to go back up there and see if we can catch something. It's a little too early. A lot of times we have more activity around midnight. So we're going to...
This camera actually on live picks up good. The light's good.
Over there?
Like, well, you can just see the lights out there really good on the... Well, on my end. I don't know if they can.
Yeah.
He said, keep going though. We got you seeing some red eyes.
Okay.
I didn't see no red eyes.
No, well, look. Can y'all see the lights of Lewisburg there? That would be the south side of town, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty up here after you get on this side.
You know you can zoom in?
Huh? No, I didn't. Well, I guess you can. Heather's never zoomed, so I didn't know.
Her thumbs don't work. Remember that horrible ceiling fan accident?
Yeah.
Messed her thumbs up. Don't ask.
You idiot. Y'all, he's kin to me. He can't help it. He was born that way, too. So now we're going to get down into... There's been some nice houses built down in here, so...
Me and Kenzie come around this curve one time and almost hit a black void in the road that we found out was a cow.
Oh, yeah. That's... when you run up on a black cow at night, it's like they absorb all the light. It looks like a black
Tennessee
hole.
Pyro. Lewisburg.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah.
BURG.
Look up. So.
I like how he spelled it. I wish that's how it was spelled. Like
Yeah.
Louisville.
We'll be calling it Louisburg.
Louisburg.
Yeah, we're 50. Lewisburg's about 50 miles south of Nashville. Straight south on I-65.
May said Tennessee. Lewisburg.
Yeah. May, did they ever finish that pond over across from y'all? I know they were digging one or something. Y'all, I used to pick up May and her husband and take them riding around.
I I am surprised we haven't seen a deer cross the road on this road.
Yeah, usually there's, you can be careful because there's so many.
That's,
It is cold though, so there may be. I'm trying to think. Do you know how to get to Ebenezer from Spring Place?
I don't even know where Ebenezer is, I don't think.
Well, we gotta go. We can go through Cornersville, but we go through a couple bad spots, and we're gonna lose signal for 30 seconds to a minute in a couple places. We might do that later, y'all. Or we may have to just turn it off. Turn it off and film. We can turn the live off and let Peyton film Ebenezer Holler, because I'm gonna bet you that there's no signal, and we can name it like Not Live Part 2.
Someone said, Rex said, he heard a man and her husband.
What?
I don't know. It's probably cutting up.
Oh yeah.
We should be fine.
Oh. I said. Oh, what I said was, May. I used to take them, her and
May.
her husband riding around. Yeah. They, I believe.
He says, what does the big factory there make? Comfort products, it says on Google Earth. Don't they make like bean bags and stuff?
No. So the history.
They used to.
The history of that is, it used to be Howell Quaker, and they made air conditioning units, and there's about 3,000 people worked there, and the problem was. Hold on. The problem was that not only did a dad and a mom and the kids and the in-laws and a lot of people working there, and they're making really good money for the area. People who worked there were probably middle class, and my dad worked there for a little while, but he was on a job where he got paid. The more he built, the more he produced, the more he got, and it was like having to slow him down, and somewhere around the year 2000, they changed over to International Comfort Products, and they closed the place down, and it devastated this little town. There's a store out here. If you take a left up here,
Still dropping voice a lot. Should have signal there.
Where at?
I guess where we are.
Yeah.
May need to restart the stream.
Yeah, we may need to get off here and actually just film it and then pop it on later. But we're so far away from the north end hotspot now that it's crazy. But we need to go back. I left my
Video is good.
I left my recorder out there. And I'm going to leave it out all night, and I'll have to go over the audio the next week. But hey, all y'all that are listening, my surgery is February the 5th, so I'm gonna get that done, and maybe after some.
Neoma Finn.
Hey Neoma, what's up?
Said, I haven't had any issues with voices dropping.
Okay. Now y'all going to in about 3 miles for about.
She must have that Starlink Wi-Fi.
Yeah. She was. You remember where our campsite was at LBO?
No.
She was right beside us. You had Cam, and then her. And she might not have been there when you got there.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi, did you stay one night? I can't remember. When Peyton and his girlfriend got there, you might already been gone.
What kind of surgery? May said that.
May hip replacement.
She has surgery February 1st.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I might have to call my old company, get them to come get me. No, I got to have a hip replacement, May. It happened all of a sudden, but I think it's something that's been building up over time, and then it just kind of let loose on me, and I've been off work since October. So, but we finally got it scheduled, and I got the physical therapy scheduled, and we're gonna move forward with it. Thank goodness. But y'all, I think we'll get off here and we'll film the the ride through Ebenezer.
There's 23 people on here.
23?
Yeah.
I know. I appreciate y'all.
Pyro said he signed out and back in and cleared it up.
Oh, okay. Everybody always tells Pyro he needs to come on. I bet. Hey, Pyro, sorry I butchered your story again. I don't know why I can't get that straight about the frog pond and the male and female Bigfoot and all that. I can't remember that story because I guess we were up there and there were so many people coming by and saying hi and stuff. And I tell it wrong every time. It's an awesome story though. Well, I kind of mentioned it the other night, and I'm like, I think I just told it wrong again. Y'all, when we're about to go through a bad spot here. Give me about a minute.
Y'all turn right and go up through there.
Where?
This other road, I forgot. Daniel Holler.
You got signal up in here?
They're saying it's working now.
It won't be though. Right here in just a.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Turn.
See, painting the ground. That gum. Where's the road?
You're good.
You sure?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. I hope you're right. So last night, I taped a show with podcast as Eye of Jupiter, and I never had really. It was Tom. I don't know if it's Tom Franklin. I can't remember. But
He said it was late. That's the voice recording from Texas. Something, I'm trying to read it in all these bumps. Something was talking about where a frog pond was in like 4 different languages mixed together.
yeah, and the guy caught it on audio, and Pyro and another guy recognized it. But yeah, I'll let y'all know. I had seen the Eye of Jupiter, but I didn't know the guy, and he asked if I wanted to come on. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. Well, we taped. I thought it was live, so we taped it last night, and he's going to edit and all that. And he's a cool guy, y'all. He lives in Mexico with his wife.
I've seen a lot of weird stuff on this road.
Oh yeah. Peyton kind of grew up some over in here, so. Oh, do you want to tell them about the house? Hey, tell them
Someone
about,
we know.
Tell them about the weird stuff that y'all saw in this house and what you saw that night. You and your mama saw in her house with the phone case.
There's a house up here that orbs come through. More than one person has seen them, and it's people who wouldn't be out talking about this kind of stuff. Orbs, silhouettes of people that don't live at the house.
And the middle part of the house is what? How old?
We were, I don't know, 1800s.
Yeah, and then they added on several times. So.
The phone case. Me and Mama was in her house, and I looked into the kitchen, and me and Mama both saw a phone case got thrown off of the middle of the kitchen floor, and we both looked at each other. Spooky old cabin.
Yeah. Well, when that happened, I mean, what did y'all?
We looked at each other and said, "What the heck?"
Did you discuss it any, or?
What's there to discuss? I mean, yeah, we were like, "That's crazy." You picked up the phone case, Mama was kind of set back on the couch, like trying to crawl up the wall.
Like, couldn't believe she just
Yeah.
saw that.
And it was so blatant.
Was it like violent, sudden, like something flipped it off or threw it or
Like something smacked it.
knocked it off? Y'all had a clear look from where y'all were sitting. Nobody was in the kitchen, right?
Tommy Gamer XD, you know him?
I see if they've been in once or twice, recognize the names.
He said, "Holy moly, chat, is this real?"
What?
I don't know. Pyro said, "Tommy, we're not hunting wabbits."
Pyro, you don't know that. You don't know what we're doing tonight. I'm picking with you. Actually, I found out that coyote season is what, year round?
Yeah. There's a night season that just started.
So, but at night you can use a light, but you have to have a shotgun.
Yeah.
That's getting a little too close for comfort for me. But yeah, this is
So, Naoma. However, I happen to be packing an Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator. How did people feel when they saw orbs?
oh yeah. Yeah.
It scared at first, then it became like a regular occurrence. And it would like go through the walls of the house and stuff. Monty McGuire,
And you know,
except during turkey season.
the what else? Well, you know, the people he's talking about is, you know, the other side of the family, and he's right. They're not ones to sit around and talk about stuff like that. So I was kind of shocked. And there's at least 6 or 7 of y'all that seen that stuff in that house, ain't it? I remember your uncle was telling me that he saw one, or used to see it coming down the wall.
It was a man with a top hat too.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't be in there.
Would that be considered the Hat Man? Like what's his name said he's seen? The quarterback for the Green Bay, and what was his name?
Who? Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
That ayahuasca smoking dude? No. I'm sure he's seen a lot of shit. Let's go trip on some magic mushrooms and talk about what we've seen. And then go play on Sunday nights.
Alright.
I don't know if you smoke ayahuasca, actually. I think you eat it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we don't do that stuff.
Not big into the hallucinogens. My grandma saw orbs at the foot of her bed. May said that. I've actually got a friend not far from here. It's on the other side of Cornville that saw there used to be a black orb. It was like black smoky orb looking that would come out into his room. And his mom called him crazy when to tell him, you know, go back to bed. You're making stuff up, little kid, whatever. And well, their rooms conjoined to a bathroom. Their rooms, you have to go through his room to get to the bathroom. And she come through one night and he was sleeping. She flipped the light on and there it was in the middle of the floor. And it went to her in like a quick, whoa, there's an owl.
Crap. We almost hit him.
Nah, he was up.
Okay. Y'all.
He had something pinned down over there eating it.
Okay.
And you ruined it.
I messed him up. He'll be back. Y'all, we almost hit a massive owl.
I think I got it. I
Did
think
you?
they saw that.
Did y'all see that? I was worried it was gonna hit the windshield, and I'm thinking.
Nah, he
hey.
was 8 feet above you.
Okay. I'm thinking because he came up on my side, and Heather, I was just thinking, man, this windshield, she's gonna kill me. Dang, he was big, but I mean, they all when they're flying, their wingspan is pretty big though. But go ahead and finish your story. Sorry about that, y'all. Were you reading?
He says saw a flash, Pyro. Naomi Finn. Pretty sure that Bigfoot would be identified, classified, and caged in a zoo in a heartbeat if you told people you can get high by licking Bigfoot.
Oh.
Watch out for them deer. It was an owl. It was a big, great horned owls. It was massive.
It was a big one. It was one of the bigger ones I've ever seen. I've seen a lot.
I saw him. I thought it was a buzzard, and I was like, buzzards don't fly at night. And I was like, oh, that's a big owl. I think he had something. Come from down, like his head was down eating on something. Then he.
You think that's when
flushed
he had trouble
up.
getting going?
Oh yeah, he was. Maybe. He didn't look like he was having trouble. He looked like he probably had a 4.5, 5 foot wingspan.
That was big. That's pretty cool. See, we wouldn't have got to see that. Y'all heard me. I was biting the hole in the seat because I was thinking about Heather's windshield the whole time. Like, she's gonna kill me if that owl hits this windshield. But he was going away from us though, so it would have been. That was exciting. But going back to what
I was hoping you just stopped.
Huh?
I was hoping you stopped.
Why?
So we could have grabbed him.
You don't. That's one of them things that grabs you. You don't grab them. Going back to what Naomi said, that might be the secret in finding Bigfoot is actually tell some of your buddies that need a fix that they will get you high, like licking a rat, what them toads or something. Poison.
The poison toads?
Yeah. You know, Bigfoot hair make you stay high for a week. Them son guys will be out there hunting them everywhere.
We're going to have to find a men's rest tree here before too long.
Well, the house is right over here.
Nah, that's too civilized.
Oh. So we're going to go down.
Spirit animal might have brought you wisdom. Yeah, slow down. Quit hitting owls.
I didn't hit an owl.
You almost hit one.
No, I didn't. You said I didn't. So Pyro, if you're Googling, we're about to go on 129, and that carries you all the way to like Petersburg. But if you stay on it, it carries you to Lynchburg, right?
Where?
Lynchburg.
Where it carries you to Lynchburg?
129.
Yes. I was off looking somewhere else. I wouldn't listen to you.
And if you have a motorcycle or a Corvette or something, it's actually a really good road.
You get better parking if you got a motorcycle. Found that out today. If you go to Jack Daniels.
Oh, they got a spot for them.
Yeah.
Harley.
At the front door. I was gonna go see what kind of fancy wood stuff they had, like the old barrel stuff they make out of the old barrels.
Yeah.
For my room, but
Y'all, Peyton, back down at Jack Daniels in those barrel houses, and y'all know he's had some paranormal stuff happen, but there's witnesses. There's 3, 4, and 5 people have seen stuff happen at the same time or heard stuff. Well, he'd been going to Kentucky to work in Stitzel Weller, old distillery. And have y'all heard stuff or seen stuff or heard stories or anything going on up there?
no, it's that didn't make any sense. It does if you know what I'm talking about. But like Jack Daniels is like way more secluded and off by itself. And even when you get back off into it.
Some of those original barrel houses, or
We've heard people. Sounds like people are talking and we're the only ones in there. We shut the door one time leaving and it sounded like somebody was trying to bust out and everybody was outside. 4 of us heard it.
y'all have to keep a head count to make sure everybody's out of there for security reasons, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's IRS locks, ATF locks. Go down to this truck stop,
Okay.
and you can talk to them while I go inside and get some
Get some $4 beanie weenies.
yeah, some cotton candy and some beanie weenies, pork and beans.
So y'all, right there on the right is Blue Creek.
There's something called a polecat training center on that road. Wonder what they train them to do.
Where at?
Polecat training
On
center.
129?
On what road? 129? I hope so, because that's the most 129 thing I've ever heard of. If that's the truth.
That's got to be downtown Petersburg. Y'all, Petersburg had
What was that? What was there's possum trot too in Tennessee?
Well, possum trot right over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They train you how to safely and effectively remove the stink bag off of a skunk without harming you or the skunk.
Whew. What would that be? I need to look that up.
I don't know if I want to know.
We all know what a polecat is, right? It's a skunk. That's slang for a skunk around here. So, and I'm sure it is in a lot of places. But.
Pyro. Well, Wendell said, "Be careful riding with Roger," talking to Pyro.
So,
Somebody said a lot of Spanish. Hold on, let me
gonna translate.
Where did my phone go?
So y'all that go from Kentucky through Nashville or anywhere up north and head down to Alabama, like Birmingham, straight through the middle and all that, you get on I-65. This is I-65 right here. Go straight to Wendell's house almost. What are you doing?
I'm translating.
Y'all, you gonna buy everybody a lottery ticket to scratch it off? Oh. Right here. All right, he's gonna. Let me find my glasses.
They're right there.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Be careful in there. There's city folk in there. All right, let me see what's going on here. What do you forget? Forget your money? Oh, okay. So, backseat driving. Remember the Jack Daniels racing team back in high school. So you're on the north end, you know? Yeah. Pyro, you learn something new every day. I don't know what that is. Monty, watch out from there, dude. You know what? It's surprising we hadn't seen any tonight. Usually we're dodging them. It may be it's 19. Yeah, it's 19 degrees. They may be laying low. Peyton went and got his blind today. He found he seems to think it's a mountain lion track. I'll get him to send me the picture and I'll post it. But like I said, we didn't grow up having those, so it's kind of cool and kind of scary too. What? Just looked up the woman Route 356. What is that, Naoma? Is that a ghost story? Wendell said all I would win is a ticket. Yeah. Yeah, I worked for them for 4 years. It's you know, a lot of lotteries have you know, if you buy a $2 ticket or a $3 ticket or five or whatever, they'll have you know, win $2, win $3, win $5, get your money back, right? Well, the genius of the Tennessee lottery is they don't have, if you buy a $2 ticket you win $2. They have a free ticket. Well, guess what that does? That means you turn around and have to trade that in, so that counts as buying a ticket, and the retailer gets the 6%, 6.5% that they get for, you know, per dollar. So, and then that ups the sales. It looks like your sales are better than other states, but if they would put free tickets on there, I mean, because a lot of people, some people do cash them in for cash, but you're not supposed to do that. But they do it, but not everybody does it. They're not supposed to. Oh, okay. Thank you, Neoma. Mm. No, I saw Greg for a little bit. I saw old line on there, and did y'all see Kumbo on Flash of Beauty? Man, I could listen to him all night. Well, basically, I have a couple times, but and a lot of the comments, if you go read the comments, there were 10,000 views in the first 9 hours, and a lot of people are like, don't know who he is, and some of them are like, hey, I'm an engineer, or I'm a scientist, or I'm this, and what he's saying about this is absolutely true, and whatever. You know, Kumbo may blow up out of this, because that's they reach a lot of folks. So I mean, he did a great. Well, he always does a great job, but I liked the way they had the setting, you know. And I knew they came to Alabama. Oh, he's bringing me some coffee. I knew they came to Alabama. I don't know. I believe they may have talked to Mark Green. I don't know who else they talked to.
Well, you know you're in a good place when you can buy a country ham and some fuel treatment in the same stop.
Did you get me a coffee?
No, it's mine.
What is it? You got both of them?
Coffee.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Pour that out. Yeah, Pyro. No, they've got 1 and 2, Flash of Beauty. They haven't come out with 3 yet. It's in the works, but you know how they'll put out a 10-minute interview with somebody and kind of tease what's coming. Well, Kumbo's hit today, and I think somebody posted it in Woodwalkers, and it's like a minute. I mean, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes or whatever, and it's just, you know, it's just amazing. But I would recommend go watch it if you're not doing anything. Of course, we all know him, and go read the comments, y'all, because there's a lot of people just got exposed to Kumbo Baker, Tim, and it's like, as far as I could tell, it was 100% positive, and a lot of people were saying, "Hey, this is the best interview that Flash of Beauty's ever done." And they edited it. It really didn't look like an interview. It just looked like Kumbo was sitting back, you know, was talking. And I'm sure they asked him questions in between, but they didn't show that. So I recommend it. It's go to Flash of Beauty and go to Woodwalker's page, and you know, you can go from there. KDG, somebody posted on the Woodwalkers Facebook page. Or go to YouTube, write this down. Go to YouTube and look up Flash of Beauty, and you can subscribe to them. They got like 50,000 subscribers. They've got 2 documentaries that are just amazing. They do a good job. Jill Remensider, and I can't say her name correctly, and her husband. I was supposed to have her on months ago, and then they got COVID, and then we was going to reschedule, and I got sick. So, hey, John, what's up? Yes, ma'am, you're welcome. But I think y'all will enjoy the Flash of Beauty. I may try to. I'm friends with her on Facebook. May try to get them back on sometime. Tobe Johnson, y'all have probably heard of him. But I'm gonna hand off the.
Yeah, give me my chat back.
Peyton misses y'all. He misses chat. So here he is. Oh me.
What are they talking about?
We were talking about the Flash of Beauty with Kumbo. You need to watch that whenever you get time. Boy, that smells like good truck stop coffee now.
How hot is it?
It ain't that hot. It's instantly drinkable. Let's put it that way. But you don't want to be going down the road bouncing it on you yet. Woo, Wendell, I'm fixing to bring you some coffee, buddy. You gonna be up? It'll take us about 4 hours to get there. Now where to? Ebenezer. You think about it, Ebenezer Holler has to be haunted just by the name alone. But joking aside, May knows.
We fixed the sprinklers here. I forgot about that.
Oh, really?
We added 3 heads over the smoker. And when I tell you they have a good smoker operation going, it's like 2 big, like they're the size of this truck.
I've set up top and watched them go in and out of that room. I didn't know exactly how big they were.
That was coffee on
her. What was I saying? Oh, so Miss Mills knows what I used to do, and so I was giving somebody a ride out of Ebenezer Holler.
Naoma's going to bed.
Good night, Naoma. Thank you for joining us. And I picked this lady up. She was younger. I picked her up one day, and she was, I think I had my jacket on, had Bigfoot patch on it, and she started asking me questions, and I told her about the show and all that stuff, and she started talking about orbs in the field beside their house. Then I talked to my buddy Don Odom, and he's like, oh, Ebenezer Holler is a strange...
I just got an idea.
What?
We need to go around country rating...
coffee?
No, not just coffee. Truck stop coffee.
Truck stop coffee. Huh. Yeah, instead of Starbucks and all that, we'll go to different truck stops. It might not be a bad idea. Well,
I got Dave Portnoy off of, what's it called?
Yeah,
he does the pizza test.
One sip coffee.
Yeah.
Well, and what we could do, we could find out whatever like their local dessert is or whatever. Like see if they have a type of regional candy or whatever, and get coffee. And cause I do that when I'm out. We're out in Wyoming and all that.
Y'all in your coffee, making me want some. I'll be awake all night if I do.
Who's that?
Katie.
Katie. Katie don't sleep. She's up all the time on these chat rooms and stuff.
Phyllis. Moshe Perry.
Yeah, Phyllis. My buddy Don moved from here. He's been living here for 50 years.
Wendell said truck stop coffee is better than Starbucks.
I guarantee you. So when Phyllis, Don, been living here for 5 decades, and he sold his house and he moved to Mobile, Alabama, to get out of the cold weather. And as soon as he moves in, he gets 8 inches of snow. He took a picture and sent it to me. I laughed at him. He said, "Ain't this some crap?" Y'all get the beads off your tires down there? Phyllis, John?
When are y'all following us?
Huh? Yo,
I think one of our crazy chat members is following.
It's probably Wendell. Wendell, you following me? Followed us from the truck stop. If we lose y'all, when we go in Ebenezer Holler, I'll tell Peyton to end it, and we'll film it. I may not have any battery left after.
You got about 65%.
How many? I thought you said 365. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I mean, whatever that is. Windows said he's at home.
Prove it.
He can't.
You gotta send us pictures.
You gonna quit tinkering with mine? I'm hot.
Hey, we're fixing to hit the train tracks. What's your coffee?
Coffee arm.
Coffee arm, coffee elbow. There you go.
Don't get coffee in the lock, whatever you do.
Oh, me, y'all. I don't know if we're gonna make it back to the north end of the day.
Francis Batchelor. Greetings, Roger from West Yorkshire.
Hey, how's it going?
That's a long ways from here.
Well, I think I didn't mention it to everybody, but I believe, didn't you make a comment on one of my shows, and I asked if you were close to West Yorkshire? I believe that's right. I did a DNA test, and I found out I've got, and you too, Peyton. You've got ancestors close to where he lives.
Hey, you want to chill out going around this curve that fast?
We got a suggested 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. We're doing like 85. So y'all, I'm gonna tell something here. So I got the DNA test done and found out, I was part Neanderthal. Oh, poor little coon. You see that raccoon was dead.
He'll get better.
Hopefully he was sleeping. And going through, and I'm looking at all my ancestors. Well, late that night.
Someone said you're related to Joe Rogan.
No, I'm not. No. I'm looking at this family tree thing, and the only
The window said he sent you a picture, so don't look at your phone.
Okay. They're the only.
You're related to Ozzy Osbourne.
No, y'all hold on.
They're trying to spoil it, dude.
I know it. No, it's worse. So.
Neanderthal.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Steamboat.
Did I tell you that?
Nah, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, you're part Neanderthal. Throw shit at us. I don't know, but anyway, y'all, Peyton, let me finish. So
You'll have the urge to spear everything.
So I was looking at the family tree thing.
Not related to your sister.
And well, she
Neanderthal, so you're related to Joe Rogan.
She hadn't been tested, so. But I looked at the
still up in the air.
And I'm trying to get this out, y'all.
Well, they won't let you. It ain't me.
You're reading it. Quit reading it.
I'm just the messenger.
You're interrupting me. So, only one sibling that I know of. So I find out, shockingly, I have a half brother or half sister somewhere, and it's either her mom or daddy. And I talked to my mom about it. My mama didn't know. My dad's passed, so I can't talk.
Math that.
Yeah, we may lose y'all.
Says you got 5G.
Well, it said reconnect. I don't know.
But it says you got 5G too.
Well, maybe
it's their service. Their service isn't good. It's y'all's fault.
It's y'all's fault. Hey, I know somebody that used to do podcasts. I'm not gonna mention any names. They don't do them anymore. And every time something like that happened, he would blame. He blamed everybody.
It's in road cones reflecting service off.
He blamed Ron Moorhead one time to his face, like, man, it's your service, it ain't mine. I'm like, dude, shut up, you got Ron Moorhead on your show. And no, he won't ever want to come back on again.
You're sounding robots already.
Well, we might be.
thought that car was as I was
Yep.
about to throw my hot coffee.
Y'all, we're gonna end it and start filming, okay? Huh?
We got 5G. This is y'all got bad service.
All right, who's got bad service?
Ron Moorhead, you in here?
Right.
If you are, get out.
Yeah.
Go on, get.
You and your quantum Bigfoot.
Go on and get.
What'd you put in this coffee?
It's not what I put in it.
Yeah.
This is at the truck stop. There's no telling what this is. It's probably ain't even coffee.
I don't know.
Got it in the motor oil section.
Stevie Ray Vaughan coffee. You ever heard of that? He used to put cocaine in his coffee. That's different than them.
He's possible.
That's different than them.
He's possible. Started running these armadillos of their shells, so that farmers wouldn't. Started running these armadillos of their shells, so that farmers wouldn't shoot them when they get in the chicken nest, chicken houses. You've got an unknown sister.
Well, it's either an unknown half sister or an unknown half brother. I don't know yet.
Take your pick.
Would y'all want to know? I mean, I don't really.
The chat works even if Roger doesn't.
Well, y'all hang in there with us. I believe Ebenezer's up here somewhere. Y'all gonna get tired. Y'all gonna do the drinking game every time I say Ebenezer. Y'all gonna get tired. Y'all gonna do the drinking game every time I say Ebenezer. Take a shot. It's just a fun word to say. When we do, when we pass this house right up here, Peyton, where the security light is, the fields on the right are where the orbs are at. She said
Got 10 people in here now.
How many?
10.
We done lost everybody?
I'm interested. My husband and I found out we were cousins by sisters being our ancestors' grandmas.
What? Who's that?
May.
May? But, yeah, I mean, y'all from Louisiana, that's all right. That's fine.
Anything south of Birmingham is cool.
We're picking. That's why I always say, well, we're from Tennessee, it's okay. My second wife was my first cousin's first cousin. No crap.
Like a pig pen? What is that?
I don't know what that is. It's right on the road, though. But I'm going to tell you something.
No, that fence ain't holding back no pig.
No. This is a boogery road, y'all. And we just getting started.
There's a pond right there.
Frog gigging in the cold weather. Pyro, we're going to see some little people up here. If I see a troll or a little person, I think I'm...
Pyro said, I'm my own second cousin twice removed.
Y'all, that stuff is like algebra to me. Once you start getting past the first and second, I'm done. I don't even know.
We've been on here for 87 minutes. People listen to you talk for 87 minutes.
I know.
And
I ain't said nothing yet.
I ain't never heard somebody say so much and nothing at the same time.
I had a joke I was going to tell everybody. That's not.
I had just got it, but the fella who sold it to me said it should last a little while. Well, it lasted a little while. The little while was on the way home. This is a goat trail.
Is this the road? Or is this a driveway? Was that the turnoff back there?
I don't know. That looks like a private fence. What are you?
Y'all, we done entered the twilight zone.
There's a mailbox right there.
Is that for that
Take
driveway?
it, flip a coin.
You gotta be kidding me.
What's a driveway these days?
So this is tar and chip, so I'm gonna continue on where we're going.
Hey, you do what you...
We can turn her around.
Here, we can run it through somebody's living room for all I care, but do it good.
Man, this is...
Don't hesitate.
You think this is a road or a driveway?
I don't know. I'm in the same car as you.
Oh. I think it's a road.
Pyro said get ready to duck.
See, I come through in the daytime, it was sketchy. It's really...
We ain't got a dog come barking out at us yet, so it's probably a road.
Yeah.
Looks like a sidewalk.
It sure does. It looks like they tried to put a road here. Hey, this is where something could jump off that hill right in the vehicle with
I
you.
wonder if I ask if this is a road.
This is a road, yep. I recognize this part.
Yeah, this is where I was coming down. Y'all kept saying